Today we are going to do a topic from the chapter probability, chapter 13. The topic is random variables and probability distributions. So first we will be discussing today's video random variable. Suppose a die is rolled 10 times. So what we can get the result? Anything out of 1 to 6. So let us see if we are getting 2, 1, 6, 5, 2, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. 10 kinds of result I had written which were unpredictable. I cannot say when I roll a die, I do not know that which number is going to appear on the die. So that is unpredictable. Therefore, a random experiment is an experiment that has more than one possible result and it is not possible to predict the result in advance. So, what does all things come under random experiment? In which the chances are more than one and we cannot predict the result. Suppose we toss a coin also, so the result is more than one, it can be H, it can be T, and the result cannot be predicted that whether H is going to come or T is going to come. So these kind of experiments are known as random experiment. The result of each trial in a random experiment is called an outcome. जो भी result आपका आता है उसमें random experiment में like dice है तो 1 से लेकर 6 तक आता है, अगर coin है तो H और T आता है, तो these are known as the outcomes and the collection of all such possible outcomes is called the sample space. और जितने भी कलेक्शन हो सकता है, जैसे डाइस है तो हम अगर एक बार डाइस फेंक रहे हैं तो 1 टू लेकर 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6 कैन कम. If we are tossing a coin, it can be H and T. If we are tossing the coin 2 times, it can be HH, TT, HT, TH. So all these things are known as outcomes, and combined, if we are combining those, they are known as the sample space. Now let's see what is random variable. Now suppose in tossing two coins, the number of heads that appear in the outcome are 2, 1 and 0. If we are tossing a coin 2 times, what we can get? We can get either HH, HT, TH or TT. So we had considered a rule that number of heads should appear on the outcome. How many heads are there? So in HH, 2 are there. In HT, 1 is there. TH, 1 is there. And TT, a 0 head is there. So these real values of the variable depends on this random experiment. Hence they are known as the random variables. These are known as the random variables. It's given in your book also, definition of this random variable. Okay, let's see this. These values, the real values of the variable depends on the random experiment and hence it is called a random variable. They are denoted always by a capital X. जो भी हमारा random variable होगा, we always denote it with a capital X. Let's see one more example. Tossing two coins, how we'll be writing this X. Tossing two coins, we can get HH, HT, TH and TT. Let X denote the number of heads that appear. Number of heads in HH. So how we'll be writing X, H, H. Now the rule here is number of heads. So in HH, 2 heads are there. So X, HH, the result will be 2. X, HT, the result will be 1. X, TH, the result will be 1. And X, TT is equal to 0. Because no heads are there. So these are the random variables. How we are writing here? See the way how we are writing. Let's see once more. Another rule we are doing for the same kind of sample space. Let Y denote the number of tails. Now we are taking in place of X, we are taking as Y the random variable. So Y HH, number of tails we are saying. यहाँ पे कोई tail नहीं है. You can see this. So the value will be 0. Y HT 1. Y TH 1. Y TT 2. Right? So these are the random variables. Depends upon the rule. Here we took the rule as number of tails. Now see, what is the proper definition going to be of this random variable? So HH is getting as 2, HT as 1, TH as 1 and TT as 0. According to this, the upper one rule. So the domain here is HH, HT, TH and TT. And the codomain where they are the images of these domain elements, it will be 2, 1 and 0. Now according to this, just see the definition given in your book, page number 558. Thus a random variable is a real valued function whose domain is the sample space of a random experiment. Right? whatever the domain is coming, that is the random variable. The values which they get, these are known as the random variables, because you have to understand it very nicely, because the next topic, probability distribution, if you are unable to find out the random variable, you will unable to do the questions of the probability distribution also. So I am just taking only single topic in this video of random variable. Let's do an example. You will be understanding now more. Let's take an example. Let variable x represent the number of girls in a family of 2 children. If x is a random variable, what are the possible values of x? First thing we have to tell, is x a random variable? Secondly, what are the possible values of x? So what we are taking as the sample space, number of girls in a family of 2 children. 2 children are there. It can be a boy, it can be a girl, but we are taking the rule as number of girls. So how many samples? Let B be denoted for the boy and G let us denote for the girl. Now the sample space. There can be 2 girls in a family, there can be 1 girl and 1 boy and 1 girl, or both the boys. Now we have to find out, according to the random variable, that what are the values. The rule here is number of girls in a family. Let x represent the number of girls in a family. So number of girls in outcome will be xgg. There are 2 girls, so it will be 2. xgb 1, because there is a 1 girl. xbg, so there is again 1 girl, so answer is 1. xbb, both are the boys, so no girl is there, so the answer is 0. This you should be able to form it on your own. Then only you can be further solving the questions of probability distribution. Therefore, every outcome of sample space S is associated with a unique real number. Hence, x is a random variable. So every sample space is having a unique real value. There are real values which we can write it here. If we are unable to find out any real value for any sample space element, then we cannot say that it is a random variable. So here x is a random variable. It's proven here, and takes the values as 0, 1 and 2. In the next video we will be doing for probability distribution. Try to find out the values of the random variable from the next exercise.